Can't get rid of me, hey, 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 hey. I run the underground like a fucking marathon. I go to sleep in the hard head to the job done. These niggas only put in work when it seems fun. But to be a boss, you gotta have boss growth some. Why should I stunt hard for a bunch of fronters when most of y'all never seen money? Stevie Wonder, to fix the mesh I made, I'ma need more than a plunger. And
making whole scene is sinking. Big dog, about to bring the motherfucking pain. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
Welcome back. This part 2. I won't gonna do it. I won't. Let's just. I won't gonna do it. I won't relax. To all those who are returning from the following episode, welcome back. To all those who are tapping in for the first time, welcome.
It feels so lovely to be here tonight.
Welcome.
It's beautiful. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely.
If you ain't seen the first episode before, this one might not make sense to you.
Why?
But it's gonna make sense to you. You understand me? Because we're just coming off the tailpipe of something prior. Now, how rude of me. How rude of me. Introduce myself. You feel me? I am the Mick Man, a.k.a. Mickey J. the Endless, a.k.a. the Mick Man with the big head. You feel me? And this is the Gangsta Gentleman Podcast. Yeah. Relax. I ain't got time to play with y'all today. I gotta hurry up and get through these because I got some things to say. Now, allegedly, I shouldn't have said I could go deeper, pause.
relax.
I shouldn't have said I can go deeper because clearly y'all want a little bit more.
Oh.
So, okay. Here we are. Attitude. Your attitude is your attitude. If you ain't heard it, you probably the problem. Your attitude is your attitude. Meaning, some of y'all feel like you're not the problem in any situations. And you are most of them. See, something that's not heavily trained and taught anymore, it's not just the way that you appear to look and sound when you respond to somebody. It's the way your body is responding to what's being said to you. And when somebody comes around, what your body is responding to. Some of y'all got nasty posture.
What?
Some of y'all got nasty body etiquette that comes with a lot of necessary. Daddy get them cleaned out faster than words. Little do a lot of y'all know.
Facts.
A lot of y'all really think that you just sitting around and all this network, pause.
Yikes.
Ain't something that somebody who had no intent to be disrespectful ain't gonna notice first. Tell me how you feel without telling me how you feel is how somebody of my stature gonna take it. For instance, let's say I go to your job, wherever you work. Let's just say I go to the grocery store. You hear me? You work there. Say, man, where the drinks at? You know, my kids need some juice. This motherfucker just making face and asking where the juice at? Man, it's on house 6. What? Why the fuck you just couldn't say it's on the house 6 without all that? Nigga, you work here. I don't. I'm coming here to support whatever goes on your paycheck. And this is how you treat me.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? It might not mean
nothing to y'all,
but it matters. See, this is the lost art of teaching. Teaching kids how to conduct and control their emotions, starting with their postures. Back in the day, you remember when your mom or grandma used to be like, I'm going to tell you one more time, and you better sit there, you better not. We need that again. We need that old school, stiff as a board mannequin. Sit your ass down and listen without all this. Relax. I don't know who raised you, motherfuckers, but I tell you this. It don't take much for somebody who don't care about you, your feelings, or your day to bring trouble your way. So you better fix your attitudes. I don't know why I had to go on that little tangent for some of these young punks, but this applies to love.
Facts.
Because let's talk about, man or woman, how easy it is to say things respectfully or take rejection respectfully without all the extras. Back in the day, you try to approach a young lady, you kick into her, and she tell you, no, I'm not interested. You know what, baby girl, you got it. You have a good day, you know what I mean? You shoot the same door on the next door you see, because there's more fish in the sea. And guess what? At your delight, one of these fish is gonna bite.
Facts.
Don't you give up the fight.
Let's go,
You understand me? But mine today, I get it, women. You tell one of these motherfuckers, now, man, if you get your goddamn pissy pussy ass, relax. I want you to say one thirsting for that little pissy coot dude you talking about, sir.
Facts.
What are we talking about? Oh man, if you don't get your little, flat ass, no tennis ball. Where is this disrespect coming from, sir? Where is this? You approach this young lady, you got rejected. You know the best revenge, kings? When a joint hits you with attitude like that, you go to the next joint. You document that motherfucker's face. Don't you ever forget this moment, kings. It's cerebral now. You hear me? It ain't even about you. It's about what I need you to see, queen. You heard me? You need to see everything I wanted to say. I held it in because I found better. You won't raise right. You clearly don't know what saying good is, so I'm going to show you what it looked like with somebody else. That used to be the most player solution. Me personally, not trying to brag, I didn't really have to crack on a lot of women. My personality, as you can see, won me a lot of coot news. It is not like I told y'all in the past, I went out here just getting crazy cheeks, but the amount that I had, bless.
Hey, who mess is this?
I didn't have to work hard for that. You hear me? I like who likes me.
Message.
You hear me? Meaning, I still have standards. Believe it. But it's amazing what you can attract just being you and having a good, positive attitude. Sometimes rejection is God's blessing. And y'all still don't get it. Sometimes rejection is the thing you need to amp up your game.
Facts.
You underdig me? The bad joint that you want, you seen what she look like on the outside, but inside, this motherfucker's a disaster. God didn't want you to go through that, king. He spared you from this tornado of a woman. You hear me? This siren covering of a woman.
Message.
He didn't want you to go through that, King. Her attitude already nasty, so that should already let you know she don't know how to communicate, because the way she would communicate to you if you said something to hurt her feelings would be way worse in the future. Some things you got to know how to walk away from. If somebody displays to you early, I know some. See, this is the problem though. Some of y'all got acceptance issues. Some of y'all think it's just the cat and dog game with some of these joints. They tell you, oh yeah, she playing hard to get. No. Not anymore. Not anymore. You can tell when a woman is playing hard to get, because a woman gonna respond to everything you ask her respectfully and let you down respectfully.
Facts.
But a whore, a Scarlet, a Jezebel is gonna say all the most disrespectful things and walk off doing that aggressive switch things that they do, because that's all their talents behind them, and they feel like the rest of it's in front of them. And that's all they got to offer, King. So they walk around with a bad attitude because they ain't had it their way. And you want the one they was ready to choose today. I've seen a lot of good guys dodge bullets, and they didn't realize why they were being turned down. Whole time, it was something better on the main line. You understand me? Women, I ain't forget about you, my lovelies. I ain't forget about you, my lovelies. You understand me? You gotta understand this. If you are pursuing a man and a man turns you down, that in no way, shape, or form gives you any reason to disrespect this meat off the bat. I bet your jaw's small anyway. Why is that the first attack?
Why?
Maybe I was sparing you. Maybe I knew that you won't deserve it. Maybe I heard about you and the shit you did and or how you get down, and I won't really to do the James Brown. But now I'm giving you the big payback. With this rejection. And this is all God's protection. You understand me? Some of y'all ladies gotta understand this. Some men who do choose to refuse you, it's because they have a type already. And you could be you know what's crazy, women? I'm gonna go ahead and let me just say this to all the good women. If you're a good woman, you know who you are. You know what I mean? Sort and fight that out amongst yourselves. You hear me? I couldn't tell you who's what these days. Good women come in the shell of whores. Whores come in the shell of good women these days. It's so mixy out here. Yeah? But I'm telling you this. If you know who you are, you keep being a superstar. You understand me? But women, you got to understand this. A man with an attitude isn't something that is respectable. But a woman with an attitude, a man to tolerate. Meaning, men shouldn't wake up just angry all the time.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
I mean, if you're waking up acting like James from Good Times every morning, something's wrong with you. You gotta get it together. And if you're a woman who's dealing with that, what do you think the anger's gonna trickle down to? So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, ladies. Sometimes when you start seeing certain traits of attitude, you got to make a selective choice early in the game. It's no reason for somebody to pass down something that you don't deserve to you because they can't go resolve it the right way to make themselves feel good. It's not your place to be massaging a man's mental and attitude who's not doing the groundwork to heal himself.
Message.
And this is how messed up the society is. Due to the fact women are nurturers, they get hero syndrome very fast when it comes to broken men. Notice, it really don't take much for a man to leave a broken woman, especially when he get what he want. I ain't got time to fix you. Let's start there. I ain't got time to fix your broke ass. But a woman will stay around and try to mend and repair and do all the things that they feel like requires them to be there to mend something that they ain't got the tools to do. So once somebody starts showing you random out as in a man form, that's way more dangerous. I'm telling you. It's easier for you to deal with a woman who rages versus to a man who rages. Because a man who rages, he'll rage over about anything. A woman who rages, she's going to rage over insecurities.
Message.
Other women, how she may look, the things that she knows that you're interested in, far as something outside of your relationship, that when you're not talking or communicating by a certain amount of time, you know what I mean? All of a sudden, you got 20 missed calls and 20 fuck you texts. Relax. I'm telling you, the dogs live life. You know what I mean? That's why I'm telling you. We got fuck what they talking about. It ain't for everybody. But I love you, baby girl. Aww. I'm telling you. When I say the pool is dirty,
what?
I mean the chlorine ain't been seen. Do you understand me? Choose wisely, men and women. Attitude matters.
Shit like that.
Attitude matters. And don't let nobody tell you that it's always just I'm having a bad day, I'm going through shit. We all gonna go through something in real life. This is what you sign up for. Once you start maturing in being a young adult, we all gonna have bills. We all gonna have family issues. We all gonna have little work issues with people at work. We all gonna have love life issues. That's gonna happen. That's almost promised to an adult at some point. But you cannot keep letting people slide with, oh man, I just been relax. Fix it. Fix it, or stay the hell away from me. Moving on. Okay, man. Wardrobe.
Claude.
Wardrobe. This ain't gonna be a long one. Not gonna do it. We're gonna go ahead and get right to it. Men, I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and throw this out there. When we go out, it don't matter how much you love your woman. Just make this clear, women. Just place it on the table. If a man looks at another woman, understand this. It's not that he's looking at her in a sexual way. Men are visual creatures, right? We see what we see. That don't mean we always want to pounce on everything that look good, right? Most men have self-control. But most of the things that catch our eye are the things that we don't want our woman to do and look like. Come on now, boy. It's getting crazy. I know, King. Relax. I got him. Goosebumps. The things that catch our eye as men when we're out, most of the time, it's not, when we see a nice looking little joint, we see the ass. Let's just make it clear. I seen the clappers, ma'am. I'm not being disrespectful. I gave you a little, and I kept it moving. I know my old lady go, if a handsome guy comes in the room, pause. This is one thing we got to start being real about too, man. You know when somebody in the room comes in and they look better than you. Let's just keep it hot. You know when you've been out handsome. You know when you've been out handsome. But men don't go about it in the same way women do. Men are more visual. Not to say women don't have eyes. But we scan everything. See, that's what women don't understand. That's the term I need to use. When men are out with their women, we're constantly scanning for scenarios. For scenarios. And God forbid, you got that too.
Bang, bang, bang.
Boy!
Bang, bang, bang.
That's a whole nother conversation. It's just something about the thrill of, man, am I gonna get that? Yeah, relax. We don't want that. Here at the Gays and Gentlemen Podcast, we do not support any violence or any usage of anything that comes with violence. This is strictly for scenario purposes. What I'm saying. Back to it. But we're constantly scanning. We're always looking for scenarios. Like I said, in the process of that scanning, we might old school Dragon Ball Z. We might pick up a 6,000 or a 10,000 on the scanner. Oh my. Hear it? Oh my. We didn't know she was holding like that. You feel me? Looks the other way. Now, women, when y'all see men, what pisses men off, men who are confident about themselves, is you act like you don't see it. I seen this 6'5" ass nigga. I seen the beard, pause. I seen the muscles. I know you seen it. But I also seen this little motherfucker over in the corner. I also seen goddamn red pants over there in the corner. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna play this game of I don't know, I didn't see nothing. Oh, my eyes don't work. Oh, where my eyes go? See, this is the reality of it. Long as you know your spouse is out dressing correctly and maturely, it's no reason for you to be worried about who's looking at your woman disrespectfully, because long as she's well dressed, she's always gonna get the right type of looks. But if you going out somewhere with your lady and she's got her ass all out, motherfucking stomach and shit all showing, breasts all pushed up, she presenting herself, look like she half for you, half for the world, guess what's gonna happen? You gonna get the type of stares of a nigga who might try your joint and put you in a situation, and guess whose fault it is? Hers. It's all her fault. Because the realest thing I can tell you, man, when a woman respects her man, she's gonna present herself in the fashion that comes with demanding that respect. Message. You know how many bodies get way more credit that's clothed than the ones that we can see?
Facts.
When I used to go to the hood shindigs, real shit. I used to go to the hood shindigs, and you know the joints in there with the clappers out. They that motherfucker. Get up, shit the hood, get up, relax. Relax. They in there with the clappers out, right? And it's fun to see. They get in their circle. Oh, girl, you know what I mean? Relax once more. It's getting crazy. You had to be there. But I'm going to tell you one thing that always shut all that shit down. Either she wasn't from around here, or she was the shy cousin, or she was the one that didn't get out the most. When that potential girl would come in a party, and this is in any hood, immediately everyone gonna be like, yo, man, who the joint over there in the black dress? Or who the joint over there in the little dress number, man? Yeah, the little slim petite joint over there, the little thick joint. She shuts all that shit down. Let me tell you something. Somebody who wants to be seen easily gets swiped to the left once the right person walks in the room and present themselves right. Yeah. Y'all don't get no passes. Modern day. Do you think women want to see you getting around? Pants all the way down to your ankles? You hear me? Shirt and pants, half clean, half iron. Respect, G. It's nothing wrong with having a couple nice button-up joints, nice little joint like this. I know a mismatching designer. You know what I mean? I got a little paper, so I can do that. You feel me? I got a little paper, I can do that. That's here nor there. This is what y'all need to understand. It's way cooler, especially as you get older, to start. You have to those who truly are gangsta and gentlemen. It's good to have your hood clothes and your presentable kick it clothes. It's cool to have some loafs, some nice little, I ain't gonna call them church shoes, but some nice little dress shoes, nice little fire button up, nice little dad hat, you know what I mean? Fire little shades. Be able to do both. Facts. Because don't think for a second, your old lady don't see somebody. The same one that she would make seem like is a lame to you. The moment she find out, he actually is a good dude. Oh no, Jesus. Nigga, I thought the feds was coming. What the hell was that?
Claw.
I thought the boy about to jump out on a parachute on me. Relax. I'm doing square business. I'm doing square business. And you ain't got no problems when you're living right and you're dressing like this. Boy, relax. Everybody good? Nick? I'm sorry. You might not hear that in the playback, but I swear it sounded like a chopper was landing right on the top of the building. It was crazy. It was a movie out there. But nah, don't think for a second, especially if you're growing older with this person, like if you've been in these teenager, young adult relationships with somebody, you won't get away with certain things until you get certain ages. Then it's going to be time to clean up your act a little bit of how you present yourself. Nobody wants to see somebody just getting around, you know what I mean, at that age, not knowing how to present themselves both ways. You know what I'm talking about? Just like how women can get you in trouble, men, you can get these women in trouble. See, it's cool to have the jury, it's cool to have all the dope glistening stuff, but understand what that attracts, King. Understand what that type of, the same way the Jones go out with their cheeks out and some of the see-through Jones and the, you know what I mean, the crazy looking hair that we know means something else or could mean something else. That's exactly how they look at a man who has all this designer shit on and jewelry, nice watches. Not saying don't wear it if you can wear it, share it, so another real one can compare it. You know what I mean? Not saying that at all. But understand when you're out with your woman, it's way easier to present yourself differently than just that. Because now you switch the narrative of what you're willing to accept approaching you. Don't make yourself look too presentable. What in the hell? Sorry. Does anybody have horns in this book? You gotta get up out of here, man. I don't know if they're gonna be editing this on the playback or not, but no, I'm not editing nothing. Relax. Because if something goes down, somebody's wearing those charges tonight. And it won't be the McMahon. Everything I got, Lee. Let's make that clear. Alright. Sometimes you gotta hop out of character and show niggas when they naked. Like, But anyway, like I was saying, y'all really got to understand women are just as territorial as men. So once a woman sees something they like, they don't care how in love you are. They want it. If they hear you walking around with the sweet meats, Paul.
Holy shit.
They don't give a shit if you got a lady or not. See, women are just as petty and in competition as men these days. So you got to watch how you present yourself when you out. So if you out with your joint and y'all, just be mindful. Don't not look good for your significant other, but just be mindful of what you're presenting and who that may attract.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. Moving forward. This next one is going to be someone that I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make it long. Some of y'all got to know how to control yourselves while y'all on these drugs and these booze. Man or woman, you don't get a pass. If you don't know how to handle yourself while you are under the influence of whatever it is no way you are going to be able to find somebody that's going to continue to love you genuinely and unconditionally. Treat them like that.
Message.
Ain't no way somebody's about to sit here and keep letting you talk to them like that, act like that, and more importantly, feel like it's not a problem for you to continue to do it over and over and over and over again and it be accepted.
Shit like that.
Men and women, if you are dealing with somebody who get under this influence and don't know how to conduct themselves, and you know that's not what you was born to deal with, nor do you really want to deal with, because we get it. That's when you at your freakiest. That's when you at your nasty. That's when you willing to do all the outside the box shit. But what sacrifices that come with when it involves your peace and your mental state? You done nutted. Now you sick of this motherfucker. Could you please shut the hell up? Relax. Be mindful of who you tolerate.
Facts.
They can become a nuisance in your life. And more importantly, they can cause you a lot of strife. You understand me?
Yep.
Moving forward. I ain't even gonna touch on that one too. Speech. Y'all gotta start being mindful of how y'all talk to each other. Let me tell you something. A lot of y'all ain't found love like or lust because you talk crazy. You talk disrespect. Let me tell you something, women. It's no way in the hell you should be getting around just calling your man a bitch or a pussy.
Hello.
And men, it's no way in the hell you should just be calling your lady all kind of disrespectful bitches. Cause bitch, you gonna get called a bitch every night. You know? I mean, that's what happens. But it's variations to bitch. But if you know, you know. I mean, well, bitch is bitch, that's disrespectful. Relax. Some people ain't from the places that some of us are from to understand the different variations. But some people are just bitch is bitch, and it's up from here. I have no arguments with you. It's a culture difference. I ain't about to go back and forth with somebody that doesn't understand what it means. If I say it and it comes into a situation, I'm willing to stand on it. I mean, if it come down to it, either I was right or I should have knew better. That's the only thing I know in life. You hear me? But when it comes to somebody that's trying to love your stupid ass, watch how you talking to them. If you know you emotionally unstable, you need to work on your motherfucking emotions. Man or woman, it's no way in the hell you need to be getting out here, being an asshole, and just talking to people any type of way because you got hurt because somebody was talking to you like that. So now you want to trickle down that energy and be an asshole to whoever's trying to love your silly ass. Don't do that. Ain't it with it. Because all that does is leave scars. You know what's crazy? The older I got, I had to understand it's way more detrimental to watch what I say just as well as watch what I do. Because it cuts just the fucking same. Just like you can't take back certain actions, you can't take back just certain words. And sorry don't fucking heal everything. Sorry don't fix everything. Sorry is just a word that you use to cop out of taking full accountability sometimes. Sometimes it's better to be mad and just sit there and just shut the hell up. Because at the end of the day, this is what y'all need to understand, man. Some of y'all don't think of the mental shit that the people that you're dealing with have to put themselves in, not to be the uglier side of themselves just for you. Just because everybody doesn't talk about their past as soon as you like, doesn't mean that they don't have an ugly side that they still hiding from you, regardless of how good shit is going. So when you start saying ugly shit and you start getting the ugly side of somebody, keep that in mind. That was warranted. That was warranted. Because all you had to do was talk respectfully. All you had to do was watch your tone. All you had to do was be like, look, man, I'm upset right now. Respectfully, I just rather not even. I'm going to say something that's going to hurt you. And I used to say that a lot to my lady in the past. See, my old lady would say, me my old lady would get into it. And I'd be like, yo, please, stop. Chill. Yo, I'm going to say some shit that's going to hurt your feelings. I'm going to say some shit that's going to hurt your feelings. Yo, chill. And all of a sudden, fucking Yosemite Sam on your ass. And I had to learn, that's not cool. See, as important as it is to know how to watch your mouth, to the person that provokes and don't stop and keep pushing buttons, you gonna have to learn when to leave somebody alone and give them space. It's a two-way street. It's not a one-way. It's a two-way. You got to know how to respect people's space and time to process, and you got to learn how to watch your mouth so it doesn't create a bigger problem than the situation that's already forming. Facts. Speech is a powerful thing, and it can build or destroy the person that you with. So it's always important to learn how to communicate and respectfully. And man, this is what you need to understand. It doesn't make you soft. It doesn't make you a bitch. It doesn't make you lame. It doesn't make you somebody who your woman's not gonna respect. To be humble enough to be like, listen, babe, I don't want to hurt you. First of all, I don't want to disrespect you. I don't want to be somebody that's not bringing peace to you. And right now we having a disagreement. I get it. We having a disagreement. But right now at this moment, I still want you to know I love you. And I don't want to say nothing to make things more than what it is. I know you're upset. If we can't calmly talk about it, I think for now, just at this moment, we just need to have a little space and come back to this when cooler heads prevail. Everybody hasn't been taught how to talk like that. That's some shit you got to learn. But when you love somebody and you're trying to find love, you have to show that you can communicate early. Because a person who can't communicate is somebody down the line who's going to do a lot of bullshit that they not going to understand that they're doing that's going to hurt you.
Bang, bang, bang.
A person who cannot communicate is somebody who's surely going to hurt you at some point. Whether it be intentional or unintentional. Moving forward. Ain't no way to say it but to say it. Let me tell you something. I get that God has hooked up this special signal that gives you all these internal informations and intel about knowing what's good and bad and when something's going to happen. I can appreciate that. Being the young street prophet that I am. I can understand that completely, ladies. But you want to know what I never understood? Is how a lot of y'all women who looking for love get in these relationships and don't have the intuition to know, A, that you're damaged and you're potentially going to damage who you're with by not addressing the issue that you came into a scenario with. B, that you weren't considerate of what this man's psyche is to know how to deal with him when you're irritated and don't understand why he reacts or responds to certain situations or arguments the way he do. And C, not understand when this man isn't pleased enough to put him in a position to want to cheat on you. Come on.
It may not mean nothing to y'all.
I ain't gonna play. I'm gonna end it with something heavy. That's one of the ones. Dumb 3 right there is why a lot of y'all right now, current day, can't find somebody to call yours. You keep borrowing everybody else's. That's why right now, a lot of y'all are cool with playing number 2 because you don't know how to be the primary because it's easier for you to be liked and tolerated just enough for you not to get your feelings hurt. Because you get what you want out the deal. And it's easy for you to remove emotions from it the way you would if you know something was primarily yours. That's the reason why right now, a lot of y'all don't understand. This man ain't happy. This man don't. There's something underlining going on that's not being talked about. And this man is not happy. I don't give a shit how much he's smiling. I don't care how much he's acting normal. I don't care how much or how good he may be fucking you. Something's not right. And you can't tell because women are creatures of pattern. If they don't see or feel there's a problem and a man isn't walking around portraying certain attitudes, they think it's okay. And that's why most men are okay with doing whatever they do outside of relationships because you feel like you're getting taken care of, so it's not disrupting what you got going on. I'm taking care of home.
Lord have mercy.
So what's the problem? But you're not picking up on it. And true enough, some men are greedy. Just like some women are greedy.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like
but
that.
You got to understand, are you dealing with a man that wants more than what you can offer? Or are you enough and you fumbling it because you don't know how to use your speech and communicate properly how to get the most out of what you're trying to build? See, a lot of y'all do a good job of building the foundation. You build the foundation and realize, damn, I wasn't fully prepared to start the actual construction of building the home. See, some of y'all are good at building just the base, but you don't know how to build what else comes with the home. The boarding, the wiring, the installation, you know what I mean? All the things that make everything that could be inside, the temperature is supposed to be, the weatherproof, nothing outside of it can damage it. Some of y'all don't make the home something that's sacralized. Y'all just cool with having a solid base and thinking that's just enough. That's not enough anymore, women. If your intuition is good enough to lead you to insecurities that are correct, it should be good enough to let you know when this man needs you to be whatever else. Whether that's somebody who can communicate, somebody who can be more sexually engaging, somebody who can be more understanding to the stresses of the world that he's carrying. And I know most men are stubborn. They don't want to talk about shit like that. But you got to build a certain rapport to if you can make a man understand, regardless if this shit don't work, I never use this to get you to hurt you. You might have a chance that a man fully trusts you, but it's very hard to tell. It literally took me a couple years before me and my wife got married for me to fully started letting out a lot of walls. And we was together for like 10 plus years. She's got a prize.
Let's go, champ.
She's got a prize. But it takes longer for certain men to trust. A lot of people have things they don't talk about, men-wise. I know women go through a lot too, but we're talking about y'all right now. Because there's more women looking for love than it is men. Let's make that very clear. Men are very cool with rotating. And these days, so are women. But when it all falls down, if a woman, I've seen more whorish women want to be in a relationship than whorish men.
Yo, this guy has no chill.
Because whorish men don't want to be in a relationship till they damn near 40. Yeah, you know what, man? I think it's time for me to motherfucker. I'm bad. Nigga, you gray now. It's time. Nigga, you unking pop-pot damn near. It's time for you to settle down, King. You had a good run. King. But most women, they want to be somebody something. They want to be somebody something. So on that note, man, I'm going to cash out, man. It's probably what I can talk about. As y'all see, I'm losing my voice. My voice is already a little crazy coming into the scenario. I roughed it out just for y'all.
Pause.
But just know this, man. Moving forward in life, understand, there's somebody out there for you, king or queen. You got to be open to these adjustments we're talking about to find that. You don't need to change who you are. You need to change the things that you think are strengths that are making you weak. See, a lot of the things that we think are our strengths really be our weaknesses when it comes to relationships. Being too independent, being somebody who feels like they don't, you know what I mean, they don't want to ask for help when it's necessary. Not feeling like we can talk about the things that's bothering us. Not feeling like we can tolerate somebody else who has already came with some extra baggage because we're used to being able to up and flying at our leisures because that's not what we come with. Like, it's a lot of different things that can stop you from finding certain things with certain people. And I'm not employing somebody, you know what I mean, with the little find somebody with kids and all that. Nah, bro. If it comes your way, I'm just saying, sometimes you got to be open to it. Because just like how a lot of y'all men cry about y'all baby mamas, don't believe they're not crying about your bummy ass either, nigga.
Shit like that.
A lot of women feel like they fucked up with you just like you fucked up with them. So let's make that clear. It's way cooler. It's way cooler baby mamas out here than this baby daddies. I can promise you that. Believe it or not, most baby mamas is cool with letting the nigga go as long as they can be real with him. Because once a woman can process that certain shit the way a man processes, oh, it's up. It's up. So let's keep that in mind. Don't just I got you, ladies. I ain't gonna let him do that to you. But on that note, get up out of here. I don't want to read it. I'm good. I'm your man. Your man's man. Mickey J. the Animals, a.k.a. Mick Man. With the big head, you feel me? And we had another banger. Part 2 is successful. I hope y'all like this one as much as y'all fuck with the first one. This one was probably a little bit more in depth, a little bit better. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Until next time, man, stay this, man. Ah!